My first memory is going to be in the Lawn Street in the late 70s, early 80s, when it was terracing. First game was Birmingham City and Tommy McLaren's testimonial. But my first memory was early 80s in Lawn Street, and when the full-time whistle went, my dad was in the Vice President's Lounge, so me and my brother used to zip behind the dugout, up the tunnel and into where my dad was. So that, I suppose, was my first memory. Oh, I think that's asking any Port Vale fan that, it's really difficult. My best memory, you could choose beating Stoke 3-1 in the cup when the ball got stuck in the mud.
The through ball and the goalkeeper is in trouble here now as Regis, the ball sticks in the mud. The ball sticks in the mud.
I think the ball sticking in the mud would be the funniest memory. My best memory, Bristol Rovers getting promotion, Robbie Earle sitting down and crying, that was a great day. But I think for me personally, the day we beat Tottenham Hotspur 2-1.
John Rudge out of the dugout, and there it is! Port Vale have done it. The giant killers in the fourth round of the Cup have beaten Tottenham by 2-1. Terry Venables doesn't want to watch the celebration, and I suppose you shouldn't be surprised, because his team never really looked capable of winning here against a Port Vale team who were pumped up for the occasion and who deserved their win. And the happiest place to be now, I'm certain, will be in the Port Vale dressing room. The smiles will stretch from here to
That is probably the hardest question you could ask a Port Vale supporter, because to those of us who come and follow Port Vale, it means everything. It's gone through my family, so my grandparents, their parents, my dad, me, now my son. This is a place of great nostalgia for people who follow Port Vale, and you can look at the pitch and some of the great games that have been here. But I think I would say, and looking around at it now, what it means to me is when you talk to somebody who's been to Port Vale for years and they talk about the stories of when they played Liverpool in the 60s and when they got to the FA Cup semi-final in 53, 54. But for me, it's like another family. It's been brought to me by my dad. I'll pass that on to my son. It's just something that you live and breathe, and for me, if Port Vale wasn't here, I don't know what I'd do. It just means everything. It's like a community within a community. It's like another family. It's just an incredible place to be part of, and you know, people go on about Premier League and this, that and the other, but this is like a second home for me, and it has been since the age of 8. Totally unexpected. We've gone from where we were last year to where we are now. It's remarkable, really. I would say that we've got great owners, got a great team, good management, the fans, the local community. It's all like as one now. It's not just like them and us, but it's like a real show of solidarity from the top to the supporters, and nobody's different, everybody's the same. Incredible. When you think of where we were to where we are, it's just a different universe. Well, it's a very, very proud thing to do. It's something that is voluntary, it's thankless, you know, you do things sometimes that in your own time that, you know, perhaps other people couldn't do. It's had its moments. Last year, to be fair with you, there was times when I thought about packing it all in and just having a quiet life. But you think about the club and what it means to so many people, and it gives you the drive to carry on. Couple of things really. The recent meeting where the supporters voted to raise money to help finish the Lawn Street concourse, which is great, and the fans are doing that, and they've raised over 8,000 in just over a week, which is fantastic. There's a bucket collection at the next home game. It's just brilliant. I started my Vale journey in the Lawn Street stand when it was just a terrace. I actually started, my first game was in the bit that's unfinished. And when you think about it, that's now been unfinished for 22 years. I mean, I had cancer in 1998, and I've been a survivor of cancer longer than the Lawn Street stand's been finished. So really it needs to be finished. It needs to be moved forward and try and get some kind of closure. And by finishing that will close a lot of things that have gone on for the last few years. And I just hope that we can collectively get the money to help it to be finished, because I think that's the catalyst to really this club going places.